Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you felt you were not a priority for others? Have you ever experienced a moment when you did a great job, had a brilliant idea, or did something truly valuable for others, only to receive no credit? If so, know that it can be challenging to deal with. Unfortunately, sometimes, even when we act in the right way, do our best for everyone, and make ourselves available to others, they may not notice or pretend not to recognize your true value. Continuing to try to please people who do not acknowledge your worth can be discouraging. Reversing this situation can be quite challenging. Undoubtedly, it's an unpleasant feeling, and it gets worse when it involves someone close to you, such as family, friends, or a partner. According to Stoic philosophy, we should not seek recognition from others. Besides, it may not always happen, so you should not expect it, as it's a recipe for frustration. But what if I told you that there are methods to become a priority in someone's life and to be more recognized? In fact, if you understand and apply what we are about to show, it's quite possible that this can happen. There are some steps that can help you stay at the top of someone's list. By following these 9 steps, you can ensure that people who care about you consider you a priority in their lives. Now that you understand the problem, it's time to revolutionize your approach by learning the solution. Let's begin. Welcome to another video on the channel. Before we start, I would like to ask you to make sure to watch this video until the end because each step is important. Let's proceed. Step 1. Create the fear of losing yourself. This is one of the most powerful psychological techniques you can use to make yourself a priority. People are often more motivated by the fear of losing something than by the prospect of gaining it. If you want someone to see you as a priority, make them fear losing you. To do this, start distancing yourself emotionally, stop sharing your feelings and confidences with them, and balance your time with other people. This will make them feel that you are no longer as important to them as you used to be. It's a very powerful technique, but it should be used with caution. If you distance yourself too much, they might give up trying to win you back. Therefore, use this technique wisely and in moderation. Step 2. Avoid always being available. The term quality over quantity often applies to various areas of life, including relationships. If you aspire to be a priority in someone's life, you may need to become less available. The more available you are, the more likely you'll be taken for granted. This doesn't mean you should only be available when it suits you, but you should prioritize yourself and send the message that you have a life beyond them. This will make them appreciate your presence more. Step 3. Maintain some mystery. In general, people are attracted to the enigmatic and mysterious. The fascination with the unknown can be captivating and often makes people feel more connected in relationships. Being a bit mysterious can work in your favor if you want to be seen as a priority. Avoid revealing everything about yourself immediately. Give hints about your hobbies and interests without disclosing too much information. Answer questions vaguely and avoid going into too much detail about your past. The goal is to keep the other person intrigued and eager to learn more about you over time. Step 4. Allow them to invest in you. This is a delicate step that should be handled with care and moderation. Consider the following. Who is more likely to see you as a priority, someone who has invested a lot in you or someone who hasn't? The answer is obvious. If you want someone to see you as a priority, you should allow them to invest in you. This can be done in various ways, such as letting them invest their time in you, refusing plans that you know you can't fulfill, and showing that your time is valuable. Don't always be available and make them wait for you. This attitude will convey the message that you're not just an ordinary person, and they need to make more effort to win your time. Step 5. Prioritize your own needs. This doesn't mean being selfish, but rather prioritizing your own needs. It means not putting yourself in a position where you are not a priority. For example, if you know that someone will not treat you as you deserve, why would you want to be close to that person? By surrounding yourself with people who consider you a priority, you increase your chances of being seen as a priority. It's essential to remember that you cannot control other people's feelings towards you. You can only control how you feel about yourself. Step 6. Don't make them the center of your life. People are often drawn to what they can't have. The more someone feels the need to fight for something, the more they desire it. You've probably heard the expression, "the grass is always greener on the other side." This expression symbolizes people's tendency to be more captivated by what they don't have. This also applies to relationships. This sixth step emphasizes that you should maintain some distance so that people are more attracted to your presence. This will convey the message that you're not desperate for their attention, and over time, they will value you more. Step 7. Stop initiating communication all the time. If you find yourself initiating communication with someone important in your life frequently, it might be time to take a step back. This may seem counterproductive because if you want to become a priority in someone's life, shouldn't you be the one initiating communication? The answer is no. When you are always the initiator of communication, the other person starts to take you for granted and becomes accustomed to your efforts. What's the alternative? Simply stop initiating communication and observe the result. If the other person truly cares about you, they will make an effort to get in touch. Step 8. Create your own happiness. If you want to become a priority in someone's life, it's important to create your own happiness and not depend on others for it. While it's good to have someone you can rely on to make you feel good, depending on someone else for your happiness can lead to disappointment. Moreover, when you depend on others for your happiness, you're not truly living your life. You're living according to their agenda and priorities, which can lead to resentment. If you want to be a priority in someone's life, it's important to create your own happiness. This will not only make you happier in the long run, but also make you more attractive to others, as you will appear more balanced and self-assured. Step 9. Be willing to step away. The idea of distancing yourself from someone you value can be scary, but it's an important step. By showing that you're not afraid to step away, you're sending the message that you won't settle for less than you deserve. The right person will naturally see you as a priority and make an effort to keep you in their life. Remember that your part is to do what is right and within your control, and you should feel good about it. Don't always expect to receive credit or recognition, and people will begin to appreciate you the way you deserve. In summary, these 9 steps aim to help you become a priority in someone's life. We've all experienced moments when we feel neglected or not prioritized. It's essential to remember that your journey in life is unique, and other people's priorities may not reflect your true value. Instead of letting these situations affect your self-esteem, you can use them as opportunities for personal growth. The key is to prioritize yourself, take care of your happiness and well-being, and over time, others will begin to notice and value you as you deserve. Remember that even when others don't put you at the top of their list, you can and should prioritize yourself. This isn't selfishness, it's self-compassion and determination. In conclusion, these 9 steps are designed to help you become a priority in other people's lives. We hope these lessons inspire you to elevate your self-worth and live a life of authenticity and self-compassion. Thank you for joining us on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. We sincerely hope that this message has been helpful. Congratulations on making it this far and completing the V.